What's up, everybody? This is Frank from Civ Armory, and today I'm giving you my first impressions on the Primary Arms SLX. This is the 5x25x56 ACSS Apollo. This here is in 6.5 Creedmoor. Specifically for this rifle here. I borrowed this from a friend so that we can mount it and test this optic here. So let's get right into it. All right, so right away from the packaging here, you can tell that this is a pretty massive optic. The reticle is the Christmas tree style. Illuminates, it's got 6 brightnesses. What I do like about the turrets is that when you adjust the brightness, there's an off in between every position. So you're able to set it to, for example, 4 and then turn it off and then get right back to 4 without having to cycle all the way through, which is very, very cool. The 34 millimeter tube, it's got everything. It's got adjustments, holdovers from, it looks like we've got about 100 yards. Nope, we've got 25 yards to infinity. So it's at 25, 50, 100, 200, 500, and infinite, which is very good to get your quick adjustments when you're hunting and able to get shots on target. So here, this optic, we went for the yard adjustment. So instead of meters, it adjusts in yards. They do have 2 options. They have meters and yards in this specific configuration. Eye relief is about 4 inches, and it is pretty hefty. I'm looking at it right now. It weighs 34.6 ounces. Add a mount to it, and it's definitely heavy. Lifetime warranty from Primary Arms. Anyway, so awesome optic. It's a little heavy, it's big, awesome magnification. So let me just kind of get right into my first thoughts and my first impressions before we take it out. In the box, you're going to find a exposed turret cap and a covered turret cap. We installed the exposed so that we can make our adjustments right here. What I do like is they're set screws, so you can actually set your 0, tighten down the set screws, make your adjustments so that you can get back to 0 without any problems, which is a pretty nice feature to have. Your exposed top turret, you also have your holdovers on the left-hand side here, so it's on the back side. I'm not going to flip this around too much here. All right. So what I want to see here is these knobs are a little tight, and that's kind of what I hear is very common with a lot of the Primary Arms optics. That's not a problem at all. They're tight. You can use them a few times and it'll kind of loosen them up a little bit, but they still stay pretty darn tight. Same thing with your throw lever here, which is set at 5, thrown all the way to 25. It is a little tight. I personally like that. I'd rather it be tight than just slide around. I do like that with most Primary Arms. You do have the throw lever screwed in. So it's not twisted in so that it can back out. It's actually in the optic with 2 screws here, which is pretty nice. All right, glass clarity. The glass is super clean. I really like it. It is bright. The reticle is super bright, glass is super clear. I really do like it. Personally, I haven't shot this yet, and I haven't shot anything with this much magnification before, so I'm going to give it a test. I feel like I'd like it just by looking at it here, but it's definitely nice. The one knock that I have on a lot of the Primary Arms optics are the flip caps. So SIG does a great job of getting that cap all the way back so it's out of the way, nice and flat. I wish that they did that with the Primary Arms optics, but you can always go ahead and, rotate them sideways so they're out of the way, or remove them altogether. but I do think that, you know, they're still fine and they serve their purpose. I just would prefer flipping all the way back and getting out of the way. But the etched reticle, yeah, you don't need illumination. The illumination is nice, but not needed. Etched reticle. I did opt for the primary arms SLX mount in 34 millimeter. It's a little pricey. It's definitely built nice. It's the one with the, I believe it's a 1-inch cant, maybe 2-inch cant, but it's definitely a good mount. I think it is a little pricey. It retails around $89, I believe. I had a cheat sheet somewhere. Of course, I lost it. The optic itself is going to retail for around $480. I think it's $479.99, which is not bad for what you're getting, if you ask me. I do think primary arms are priced well, and they are, I would say, pretty solid optic. I definitely like them. Personal preference, I do like them better than Vortex. I've seen the Swamp Fox, so I think when you're comparing prices, I want to say that this is probably the best option for the money. Anyway, these are my first impressions. I like this thing. I think it's pretty cool. Value, I feel like, is there. I'm going to go ahead and maybe post a couple pictures of the reticle so that you guys can see it, and then we'll go from there. Put it on the range for a little bit, and then we'll do a follow-up video in the future with some range footage. But that's it, guys. Again, check us out, civarmory.com, and on all your social media platforms, just search Civ Armory, and we will be there. Make sure you follow the YouTube and Rumble pages. We're going to announce things like, you know, giveaways, freebies, discounts, that sort of stuff. That's it. We're going to go put this thing down range, and then I got to give it back. So see you guys later.